At 6 o'clock, the school bell rang.
The boys had to be washed, dressed, and out of the dormitory 10 minutes after the bell. At 6:20 they would meet or muster in the schoolroom. Morning prayers would be at 7 o'clock. There would be an hour for study, and then they ate breakfast. A drum would start to bang, which meant the boys had to start to go to lessons, and at 9 o'clock the school bell rang again to start school.
Work went on until 9:52. The drum would bang again, and by the time the bell rang, they must be in the next classroom. At 11 a.m., there would be a 20-minute break, and the boys could choose what to do for these 20 minutes. After break, lessons started again and continued until lunchtime. At 1 p.m., the bell rang to tell everyone that it was the end of morning school.
There was an inspection of each of the boys to check they were clean enough to enter the refectory or dining room, and then they would march into the room. In the refectory there were 4 tables. Each had knives and forks for 16 boys. Grace would be spoken, and they would sit down to eat.
After they had eaten, the boys had half an hour to spend outdoors or reading. Afternoon school started at 2:30, and everybody went to maths lesson for 2 hours.
At 4:30 school finished, and the boys could choose to go into Tottenham with a prefect, but not those who had broken the rules. They had to go for a 4-mile walk.
Those who did not go into Tottenham had the next hour and a half for recreation. They could study, practice cricket, or read.
At 6 o'clock there was another muster. At this muster the boys were given 2 large blocks of bread and butter, so they liked this muster best. For the hour after the muster, the boys had to do more schoolwork.
At 7 p.m. the younger boys washed, but the older boys could do as they liked until 7:30 p.m. when both went to prayers and then for tea.
At 8:30 the youngest boys went to bed. At 9 o'clock another group went to bed, and at 9:30 the last group went up to bed in the dormitories.